In this video, you will learn how to answer mapping questions, as one of the coverage topic for the PNP entrance examination, and is under logical reasoning, spatial ability test. These test questions can absolutely help you develop your skill in reading maps and plans. So, let's get into the sample items. Number 1. Dan is at point K facing east. He proceeds as follows. East on Atlantic Road, right on the first road, right on the second road, left on the first road, left at the first junction, and stops at the end of the block. How many times has he turned since point K? A. 6. B. 4. C. 3. Or D. 5. The correct answer is B. 4 turns. From the given direction, it is apparent that Dan turned 2 times to the right, and 2 times to the left, which is equal to 4 turns. Next question. You are at the intersection of Town Road and Moon Drive. You drive the following route. North on Moon Drive, left on the second road, left on the first road, east on the second road, right on the first road, west on the first road, and then stop at the first intersection. Which of these places is closest to your new position? A. The stadium. B. Town hall. C. The elementary school. Or D. The fire station. Suppose you are at this point, the intersection of Town Road and Moon Drive. Then, you drive in this direction, which is north. You turn to the left on the second road. Then, left on the first road. You turn to the east of the second road, hence you are driving this way. And then, right on the first road. You are facing east, so, the right direction is here. Then, you drive in the west along the first road. Lastly, you stop at the first intersection. Therefore, you are closest to the stadium. For the next question, we will use the same map. You have been called to a fire at the western side of the shopping mall. What is the shortest route or the least distance from the fire station, if you exit from the southern side of the fire station? To arrive at the area immediately, you need to take the route of shortest distance. Thus, starting from the southern side of the fire station, you need to take the 58th Street. Then, find the closest road to the shopping mall, which is Pipe Street. Going north will lead you to 57th Street. And if you will go east, you will find Pluto Street in the intersection, which is straight to the western side of the shopping mall, if you will go north. Thus the answer is letter C. Moving on to number 4. Michael is leaving his house. His front door is at the south of his house. He leaves his house and turns west onto Hope Street. He walks 2 blocks and turns north. He continues until the end of the road. Where is he closest to? A. Theater. B. Pond. C. Golf club. Or D. Pub. From the given choices, Michael is closest to the pub. 5. Chloe is standing at the crossing between Wafer Street and Walkway. She is looking at the village hall. What direction is Chloe facing? A. Southeast. B. Northeast. C. Northwest. Or D. Southwest. The best answer is D. Southwest. Next number. Charlie has just finished at the sports center. He walks out of the sports center from point G onto Ham Street. He walks east. He turns at the second left and walks north. He takes the first left and then a sharp right. What street is Charlie now on? A. The Complex. B. Wafer Street. C. Dante Avenue. Or D. The Gardens. The red arrow follows the direction given in the question. Thus, it shows that Charlie is now at the Gardens. 7. Mike is driving by the courthouse, northbound on Upton Street. He receives a call that their regular route is being cancelled, and instead, he is to begin pickup at Ross Park on the Grove Street side of the park. What is the most direct legal route for Mike to take? To get the best answer, let's examine the choices. A. Continue north on Upton Street, then drive west on Pomeroy Boulevard, then south on Main Street, and then west on Kent Avenue to Grove Street. B. Continue north on Upton Street, and then drive west on Pomeroy Boulevard, and then south on Grove Street to Ross Park. C. Continue north on Upton Street, then drive west on Pomeroy Boulevard, then south on Main Street, then west on Pecan Avenue, and then north on Grove Street to Ross Park. Or D. Make a U-turn on Upton Street, and then go west on Palmer Avenue, and then south on Grove Street to Ross Park. The best answer is B. It is the fastest route because it requires fewest turns. Letter D is not correct because Upton Street is one way going north. Next item. 8. Marco is eastbound on Kent Avenue at Lee Lane. He receives a call about assistance needed for a pickup at a residence located at the northeast corner of Lynch Road and Mill Road. What is the quickest route for Marco to take? A. Continue east on Kent Avenue, then north on Main Street to Mill Road, and then west on Mill Road to the northeast corner of Lynch Road and Mill Road. B. Continue east on Kent Avenue, then north on Main Street, then west on Pomeroy Boulevard, and then south on Lynch Road. C. Continue east on Kent Avenue, then south on Main Street, then west on Pine Avenue, then north on Grove Street, and then east on Mill Road to Lynch Road. Or D. Continue east on Kent Avenue, then north on Main Street, then west on Palmer Avenue, and then north on Lynch Road to Mill Road. The fastest route is letter D. 9. Miss Richards is driving west on Bortz Road. She makes a right onto James Avenue, then a left onto Linda Lane, then a right onto Livingston Avenue, and then a right onto Barcelona Boulevard. What direction is she facing? A. East. B. South. C. West. Or D. North. Looking at the arrows, the direction Miss Richards is facing is east. 10. Lev and Lynn are southbound on Canyon Drive and have just crossed Edward Street. They receive a call that a city collection truck has broken down, leaving one pickup to be made near a bus stop located at Livingston Avenue and Bortz Road. They are asked to make the unscheduled pickup. What is the quickest route for Lev and Lynn to take to the bus stop? A. Continue south on Canyon Drive, then west on McMahon Street, then north on Orinda Road, then west on Edward Street, then north on Amhoy Road, and then west on Bortz Road to Livingston Avenue. B. Continue south on Canyon Drive, then west on Lake Drive, and then north on Livingston Avenue to Bortz Road. C. Make a U-turn on Canyon Drive, and then go west on Bortz Road to Livingston Avenue. Or D. Continue south on Canyon Drive, then east on Lake Drive, then north on El Camino, and then west on Bortz Road to Livingston Avenue. Letter B is the most direct route because it has the fewest turn. On the other hand, letter C is not correct because Canyon Drive is a one-way street south.